Hi everyone, hope you're okay and having an amazing day. Sorry I cut the live stream earlier. There was a problem with my laptop and hopefully it's fixed and I don't have to end the stream again for no reason. So I'm going to show off some prizes that I have won from the arcade. I'll start with some small bits first. And this is a little Ferris wheel ornament style thing, and I'm not sure what these actually are called, but it's a Stitch one and a Pluto. So that's a cool little one. Hi Backseat Gorilla Productions, how are you today? Everyone go check out Backseat Gorilla Productions. His channel is amazing and you will learn some really cool things about YouTube if you check his channel out. So here's a little ducky. So I have a few others, different random things, some seashells as well, which are one off of coin pushers, and there's the first one. I have a couple of them as they're all different ones and different shapes. So that was the first one, and they're all quite cool ones. And the shirt is there if it shows up properly. I'll see if I can post. If it doesn't show up properly on the video, I can send you a photo of it. As I know, I've still got to send my address, which I've been forgetting about. I know Infinite could easily have sent it because they do have my address. And here's the second one of the shells that I got. Well, seashells for the coin pushers, and they're all key rings. So, and they're all got little tags and bits. So they're pretty cool. So there is a couple more seashells, but this one picked up by mistake first. So this one's a little camper vans, and it's free on a little chain. And they actually are really nice little ones, and it just makes the total change for the camper van things. And part of this is broke because it's been on the floor, and I think it's like the steering wheel just broke, so that's what's really broken. But I think we got a couple of it. I have to have a look for one that's in full condition. So, pirate steering wheel, which is like another ornament one. I'm not sure how long the live's going to be because it's only really to try and continue what I was doing with the last stream, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have got a bag of plush which will hopefully I will get through this time, and some of the download stuff. So, and here's a little camper van. We have quite a few different versions of this. There's different styles, and these are really cool to collect. So I have a couple more key rings from the Incredibles movie, the baby one, and from another one from the Incredibles as well. So there's this one. So, and from Cars, we've got this, which I think goes on the bags. You're welcome, Maxi Gorilla. I hope everything is okay with you. I myself actually have been a bit fed up with the way YouTube is treating my account and the way they don't actually show me any of the notifications until I come off of a live, and then I find out someone has gone live, or I don't get a notification, or I get about, let's say, at the highest number, 6 people leaving my channel because obviously they can't take the massive amount of chunk that let's say a channel with 100,000 or about a million people, they can't take from the one with a million because the one with the million will complain too much. So they're doing that to me on a daily basis. 3 will go, and 6 went over the last 2 days. So YouTube's literally just punishing me because they can't take fake accounts from big channels. So that's really bugging me, but I'm just going to ignore it and have fun with this. So here's some shells, which are actually quite cool. And I think this is the last one because I'm going to actually look through and see if I can find a load of these because I just want to show how cool these actually are for little key rings. And here's the last of the key rings, which is a Donald Duck, and these actually are really fun to get off the coin pushers. Because I know in the US some parts do not allow the coin pushers, but in the UK we have coin pushers in every arcade, and there's literally, in some of the ones where I go the most, they have roughly 50 different versions of a coin pusher. So there's plenty to have a look at and plenty of different things to be won. Literally every arcade will have these sort of prizes, but they won't always be in the same arcade. They'll be in about 10 different arcades for all of it. But here's a Minnie Mouse plush, which was from, I believe, the arcades. We have quite a few different ones from arcades. And this one I know was from a bingo claw machine, as they have some in bingo halls, the claw machines they have on. And they also have this one as well, which is a little rabbit pug. Well, has a little hood, and it's a pug with a little onesie. So, but these are super cute, and they're generally at the arcade. Not they're caveat arcades, but the majority of the time you'll find them at the bingo halls in the UK. But ER, we have loads and loads of this one. And we have a Paddington Bear, which is another cool one. And literally, I just take photos of these when I can and forget to use them on Instagram. But here we have a big white Hulk, which I actually really like this one. There is a small version of it, which this is literally a cool one to have got because it's big and more of it. I do have a couple of things from Download Festival, which I'm going to show as well once I've got through these, and hopefully no interruptions this time, and hopefully my laptop actually behaves. Well, it's not a laptop, it's a sort of weird thing. Yeah, Hulk is a really cool one. So from Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the characters, and like always, I do not remember half the names of movies sometimes, as I'm more watching the DC ones quite a bit more. And I guess as I've got Ghostbusters shirt, I guess I have to show the Ghostbusters Stay Push Marshmallow Man, which is pretty cool. We did find loads of these, but the claw machine that this come from is literally a slot machine. So it's not for money; it's for tickets. The slot part is, and it literally you've got to match 3 symbols alike, like on a general slot machine, and you either get tickets or jackpot, or you get a play on the claw machine, which the claw is extremely strong and it does pick these up if you grab them correctly. But it is on a revolving wheel, so the prizes are just going around in a circle the whole time. Also, I did forget to pick it up. I did have in my pocket on the last stream a sauce that I messed about with on my Instagram, where I just put "this is going to hurt" and loads of pictures of flames, as it was quite a spicy thing. In one of my live streams, I will literally get a teaspoon. I will put 2 teaspoons of that sauce on a spoonful, then another spoonful, or just a big spoonful, whichever I decide. And I will not drink water. I will continue the live stream and until the pain goes away. So literally, I won't touch water until I finish the stream. So it'll be quite interesting to see how well I cope with the burningness from that hot sauce. And also there won't be no sauce thinning it out in any way. It'll literally be that specific sauce straight up, as it's a heat enhancing one and it really does get hot. And here's a Superman, which is a pretty cool one. Done more with the hair on this one, so it's a bit loose on that bit. So we have a Winnie the Pooh, and like I do say, we do win quite a lot of these, and they're super soft, super light, and slippery. So you got all 3 of them elements when you're trying to win this one, as it's just so slippery, but it's a really cool plush. And we have a frog, and again it's a pug one, so it's got a little hoodie and a onesie, so it's pretty cool. And this is what happens when you pick bags at random to show. So we've got Tigger, and we had Eeyore near the start, and we got another Winnie the Pooh. And to prove that it's not the same one, Winnie the Pooh's right there. So there's 2 of it, and they're so slippery that I can drop them pretty quick. And Tigger is my favourite one because of the colour, and it's just really cool. So this is the last plush, and it's a 4, and this, instead of the paper hammer like I think the last one was, this one's a plush hammer rather than the other version. But it's really cool, and I quite like this one. So from now on in this video, it's about the music festival things that I've got. So pretty much message as much as you like. As always, just I'll try my best to read everything out. So, right, first off, I'll show the thumbnail for this video and the previous one. So the t-shirt, the hoodie that this is, and this is one of my only hoodies from that festival, is for the, it says RIP, but it's actually the VIP hoodie, as it's for the festival itself. And when you go to that festival, they have a VIP area, and you can go in there, you can sit down, you can rest and not be pestered by having too many people around. They have extra toilets, they have loads of things like entertainment and music playing. So you can literally go there and just sit down without being in a giant crowd for the whole of the festival. But this year I don't think I'll be getting that. But here's a wristband that I got from Blackstone Cherry, which is one of the bands that I like. And it's not a same as the festival ones, because the festival ones themselves actually come with a bit of plastic. That stops you taking it off and putting it on someone else. And I also have on my wrist, which I thought I'd show you, as this is one I just keep on for fun. It's a Coca-Cola. It has on it share, and on the other side it has music, so that's a pretty cool one. And so this is something I got as a collectible, as they do have some collectibles at the festival, and I have quite a few different things like this. These are guitar picks, which I do collect them, as that's just something nice to have hanging around. And something that I actually do like to get when I can is rubber wristbands, as they're always quite handy. And this one has Download Festival on it, and it's got like the Download dog logo on it. And this one's pretty much the same the whole way around, with just download. Well, it would be say download if I had it the right way up. And that's one of the cool ones I actually had to get. So this one was a little dearer when I got it. It's a material wristband with download on it, and it's literally the totems at the side of the stage. If you've looked at my last video, you'll see photos from the festival, and you'll literally see the decoration on this wristband as one of the stages. And I got this because it was really cool, and I like wristbands, as it's a nice little collectible thing. So here's one of the wristbands that I keep safe. It has, so there's the main part of the design, and of course it has the festival and the year, which was 2015. On this one, it actually has a little plastic chip which you could pay for things with, and they only did this for 1 year, and I had the most fun because I didn't actually need to go and ask for money for something. I actually walked past one of the stands and thought, okay, that smells really nice, I'm really hungry. And what it was, this was the first time I actually had them, it was a churro, and it's not like one churro about this big, it's about 6 of them, roughly that big. And for, I think, £4, that was pretty good because it's a music festival. And they give you some hot sauce and they give you some stuff to put on it, which was really cool. And they had a really cool ice cream, which I went to watch another band and I just walked past the stand and there was no one there. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get something quickly. So I got ice cream with a bubblegum sauce, which was actually really nice. So this is one of the wristbands that are for the day and the weekend. Well, my one's all weekends, except for Reading Festival. And I have actually got a day one. So I actually asked the worker, could they put it on loose? And they're not supposed to, but for reasons they've obviously seen this lot, and I had every wristband on that day, so they obviously felt sorry for me having seen them. But I can literally put that on easy, so that's how loose that actually is. But once these ones are clamped in place, you can't adjust the length at all. They are literally that tight because that bit of metal is just digs in. So I think there's like a little spike inside. So that was quite a cool one. I have been to that festival twice, and it's not the best UK festival. Download is my favourite, and I might do a video on that soon. So this one's Sonosphere, and this one actually come from a festival where we were supposed to have a Pacific wristband, and they give us basically this one. We should have had, if it's in the bag, I can show it. We should have had this green one because of a specific reason. Hi Emma, sorry I disappeared earlier. There was an issue with my laptop and the battery was really temperamental. I really didn't want to end the stream. There was just stuff flashing on the screen that I thought might be affecting the live stream, and I just thought end it in case it actually was affecting the stream. But I'm really sorry, Emma. I really didn't want to end the stream at all, as I just do really enjoy being on the lives. Well, I've just sorted something out. I'm gonna, when my post will load up. Yeah, that's not going to help my channel, this folder I'm looking in. But check out Stro Time, check out, what was the other one? Sumo Jackpot Pro 19. They're both amazing channels. Sumo Jackpot Pro is amazing and super nice. And Stro Time might be going live today. I can't remember. I've got to look at my reminders, but I'll be back. See, they're really good people and super nice. So this is a link because I do post a lot of silly things and arcade stuff to my Instagram. I literally don't have any problems with anyone inboxing me because I'm happy to get messages or for comments on my pictures. I will do my best to reply as quick as I can, unless I'm asleep. Then I will and it'll take a while to get a message. But with these wristbands, I actually got both of them on from the festival because I said, "Hey, you put it on, I'm keeping it," and they just said fine. But that festival really was run by clowns, and I'm not actually being nasty. It's just it weren't run properly. It's the best run festival that I've been to, and I've not been to Leeds or Glastonbury and a few other UK ones. I've only been to Reading, Download, and Sonosphere. So out of them three, my favourite is Download, then Reading, then Sonosphere. That's the order. Actually, no, that's wrong. There was a festival I went to first, which was High Voltage. That would be the third for High Voltage, then Sonosphere, because the way Sonosphere was run is why it's not a top contender. Yeah, I'll send the address in a little bit. It's at the moment I'm kind of waiting on a prize from Infinite. I've noticed that I have a lot of trouble getting prizes when they're sent to me from the US, as I've won a gift card and it was sent to me and I never got it, and that's worrying me. That it's been I think roughly a week since Infinite said they sent theirs out. I'm hoping theirs is just going to take a bit of time, but I've not received anything from the US in the post. The last thing I got in the post was roughly this poorly made Pikachu, and that was off of a app for the phone, which I think they've taken off of Google, and now you have to download it through a separate party or something. But the app make the prizes. They showed me a prize that I would win. The prize was Deadpool Funko Pops, and when I got them, they were knockoff Funko Pops. They were 100% fake. I took one out of the box while doing a video on it, and I'm not joking. I touched the paint, and my finger was just sticking to the paint. So I just got rid of them because they were just going to stick dust and dirt and anything it touched, and they really didn't smell that good. They were very cheap and very poor copies of the original, which they were showing on their app, the original boxes and everything. I even Instagram post on one of their posts. I put, because they asked, "Hey, has anyone seen these amazing Funko Pops?" I put on the comment, I put, "Yeah, I got some. They're in the bin." That the actual page itself put a like on the post. That's how bad the quality was of them Funko Pops. And I did ask why they sent me out something that looks nothing like the picture, and they blanked it repetitively. I sent multiple messages to Facebook, to other sites, to Twitter, to Instagram, all three sites, asking why they sent me a knockoff when they show a picture of a perfectly real Pokemon plush, and in their machines they actually have the real plush. And all I got back in response was, well, maybe next time you'll win the real one. Yet they're charging you about £10 shipping to £30 shipping for 3 prizes, and that is just really not fair that they're making money off of poorly made prizes. As I have another one which is a slight bit better than quality, but it's, as you can see, there's no tags, and I'm pretty sure Lapras doesn't look like that when you play the game. They were literally using products which were sold in the shop on their app and advertising them and sending out stuff like this that's poorly made. The colours are really off. There's just nothing there that says it's the real thing, and there's no licenses on anything, so it's just something I avoid now. I did do some videos where I won the prizes, but I'm not going to play something that's a lie. If I can't win like the real prize, I don't want to just say to people, hey, you can win this and win that, when you're getting none of them prizes which are being shown. So that's why I won't use that. I don't play Clory because I don't have the money for it. As if I had £2 on PayPal, I would put it on Clory just to see if I can get the Pikachu on there, because that actually is a lot better and a lot more cooler quality than the other one. I'm pretty sure Clory can send to the UK, but I'm going to wait until I've got the money sorted out myself and put it on Google and then pay for that app that way, just to give it a try and to make some videos as well, which is my main reason for willing to use that app, is so I can do a video, as I do like them type games, as they can be fun to watch, and I do know some channels do watch those. And not sure what else I've really got. I can keep going for a couple more minutes, I think, which I probably will get moaned at because I make such a mess when I do these lives. I'm not joking. Literally right next to the laptop is everything I've shown throughout this whole video, the key rings, the prizes, and stuff. They're just scattered on the chair. And something I actually found in the UK at last, the WWE coin pusher. Well, my brother found it, but he's being a bit difficult on recording, and you can get Bailey cards from it, and Finn Balor, and a couple of others. I don't know who else is in them cards in that set, because my brother hasn't told me. And hopefully my eye problems is going to go away, so I can actually go myself and actually film. I think the US does have that one. It's just I've not really seen it in many arcades. It's one of those I've seen in probably one video. So yeah, I'm. I've got so much to do tonight. Loads of things to put away and sort out. I'm literally a disaster when it comes for putting things away. I've literally got to learn bits on guitar. I've got some video to make for James from Infinite Mirage, as he asked if I could do a video, and I'm going to try my best to do that. At the moment, I've come up with a couple of pictures that I've drawn. Nothing's just taken from the internet. It's all things I've done, and I'm going to make them into a little video, and hopefully I can get as many of them as done as I can, so it works out a minute or so, and it's just like a happy birthday video which I'll post on the 7th of this month, as that's when his birthday is, so I'll definitely be doing that. I can only imagine how messy that it can be with CDs and different bits like that, sample music and bits and wires and stuff. I literally, all my tablets, phones, I've got about 20 leads that have literally broken. Just one part's broken, and that's the bit that holds it into the phone. And I've got to constantly hunt for a new one every so often. And I've got one that's like roughly about that long, and I need one that's a lot longer. And I have none of them, and I really do need to sort that out. I really do hope Backseat Productions that me doing this live has been a bit of a help for you today. And if you do want to chat when I'm off the stream, just inbox me on Instagram. That's perfectly okay for it is. And as anyone, I really do allow people to message me at any time. Yeah, I pretty much have one cable for 4 different devices, so I can charge one at a time now. Actually, I've got a miniature one that's roughly this big, which I can even show quickly. So the only reason I got this one is from buying a portable charger, which I use at music festivals and when if I play Pokemon Go. So I definitely need a power bank, and that's how I got that little charger. But it's not very helpful when I want to play games on my phone or watch things on my phone, as it's so short and the plug's on the floor. See, prizes are everywhere, even a little rubber ducky. So yeah, it's literally a case of a lot of the small mini prizes, they do actually come from the 2p coin pushers, and we work out the best one to play. We don't play for what we specifically want. We play for the one that has the better odds for falling over the edge, as that's the best way to play with them games. As some of them they look like you're going to win loads and loads, but they just go to the dead zone shoots for the vendor. So that's one thing you need to also watch out. As the vendor shoots, they suck the money down no matter how fast you're playing. The majority of the time they'll go sideways rather than forward. But it just does vary which how good your arcade is, whether it's a really good one and helpful, or whether it's a moody one where they don't want to keep opening the machines. But if you've got a place where you're going and they're happy to go into the machines, change over things, and help you at every opportunity they get, then you're a good arcade. Just that's the one thing I suggest. And if the arcade is really good, if you go beyond 15, £30 and you win nothing from one claw machine, they actually can be generous with you and help you a bit with stuff, but only if it's a good arcade. If it's a bad one, they just won't. They'll just tell you it's your own fault for playing that game. Yeah, the next video should be soon, which is a bit longer. I originally was going to premiere it as one video, but I thought people would get annoyed with me because it suddenly cuts from a couple of little prizes and what was won in that video to the machine filled back up again. So that's why I separated the video and done two videos. The next one's roughly 16 minutes, so I can premiere it and hopefully keep up with the chat. And I'm not 100% sure what time I'll premiere it, whether it'll be around 1 o'clock or earlier, as I'm just not sure, because I do want to try and make it so the Australia can be there for the premiere, even though I know it's really early for Australia times. Thank you, Maxi Gorilla Productions. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone check out his channel. That he really does help with things for YouTube related. So it's worth checking out and asking questions that you may want to know about the YouTube itself, as I'm 100% behind him. He really does know what he's talking about, and he will help you any chance he gets with your channel. So check him out. This time I'm gonna actually have to end the stream because of my throat. Because my throat literally is going funny, and I can tell I'm slightly losing my voice, and I just don't want to lose my voice through the stream and not be able to talk. So I'm going to do another live stream, and I'm going to hope I can do it around this sort of time, as I want to do it at a better time for everyone. So I'm going to go now before my throat gives out. And thank you, Emma, for joining the stream. As always, it's amazing to have you here. Thank you, everyone who watches this on replay. You're all amazing, and just thank you so much. You're all amazing, and I will see you again next time.